guys, you're back to my YouTube channel Hummingbird Mama. Welcome to Jay's Kitchen. So today I'm going to be making pepper chicken masala. So very tasty, very simple. That's the main thing. In my channel you'll always find easy recipes because literally I'm a very lazy person, so I try to go I still want a very tasty dish. At the same time, I don't want to do a lot of stuff to actually cook it. So yeah, I know. So my dish is really simple, and but it's really tasty. You have all the ingredients you need to make the dish very tasty. So today we're going to be making pepper chicken masala. So let's see what the ingredients we need. We're going to be doing step 1 first, which is we're going to blend the masala paste. So let's see that step first. So let's see what the ingredients we need to make the masala paste for the pepper chicken. So firstly, we need all our spices. I have dried chili here, which I'm going to be using probably 2 or 3 dried chilies. And then I have got about cumin seed, where I'm going to be using 1 teaspoon of cumin seed. And then black pepper, I'm going to be using, I like it a little bit pepperish spicy, so it's going to be 2 teaspoons of pepper seed. And then 1 cinnamon. And then of course here I have cloves. I'm going to use a couple of cloves. And I've got my 1 onion here. You can use shallots if you want to, but since I don't buy shallots a lot, I'm going to be using 1 onion. And then I've got sort of like 2 to 3 inch of ginger and a couple of cloves of garlic. So let me prep the ingredients, and then we can roast this, cook this in the oil, and then we're going to blend into a paste. So the ingredients that I need to actually make the masala paste is already here. So I've got, since my dried chilies are really small, I've got 5 dried chilies here, small ones cut into half. I've got 1 teaspoon of cumin, a couple cloves here, 1 cinnamon stick, 2 teaspoons of black pepper. I like a little bit of the black pepper burst of flavor. And then I've got the cloves and also ginger, which I've actually cut it big because it doesn't matter anyways. We're going to blend all the ingredients into a paste. And then I've sliced my onions. So let's start cooking and making the paste. So I have my pot that's heating up right now. So I'm going to use some canola oil, and I'm going to add it in. Not too much, because we are going to be like sort of a little bit roasting it. Okay, and then we're going to add in first the dried chili. Okay, and we're going to cook the dried chili a little bit. Give it about a minute. So after a couple seconds, then we're going to add in our ginger and garlic. Like this. Fry this a little bit. Probably about 30 seconds. Give it a nice, when it comes to ginger and garlic, you want to give it a nice fry so the smell of the ginger and garlic is not there. Okay. Keep frying. And then after that, we're going to add in our cinnamon and also our cloves. Okay, after you saute this a little bit, let's add in our cumin. Add in the cumin and also get this for about 30 seconds. Okay, and then we're going to put in our black pepper. Let me get all the black pepper inside. Also fry this for another probably 30 seconds. You want it to really fry nicely. Now I'm going to add in my onions. So add in all your onions. So with adding in the onions, we are going to make sure that the onions actually cook and turn translucent and brown. Not forgetting that it has to be brown in color and really, really soft. So it's going to take us for a couple minutes to do this. Probably it might even go for 10 minutes. So we're just going to keep cooking this till the onions turn really soft and brown in color. So let's keep sauteing this for about 7 to 10 minutes. So as you can see, it's turned really brown and very, very soft. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch off the heat. We're going to transfer this to a blender to be blended. So I've actually transferred all the ingredients into a blender. So right now we're going to cool this down before blending it. So while waiting for it to cool down, I'm going to prep the ingredients for the second step of making the pepper chicken masala. So for our second stage of ingredients, just making the pepper chicken masala. Very simple ingredients. We need our chicken, some curry leaves, about 1 teaspoon of fennel seed, about half teaspoon of turmeric powder, and then also 1 tomato. So I'm going to prep the ingredients and then we're going to blend the masala and start cooking. And of course, I'm not forgetting the cilantro. We're going to be adding into the curry itself and also to garnish. So we have our cilantro too. So I have my second step ingredients all prepped up. I have my handful of curry leaves, 1 tomato that I've actually diced into cubes, and then I've got my cilantro. It's a lot because I'm going to be using half into the curry and also 1 to garnish it. And of course I've got my chicken. I'm using all drumsticks, and we're going to be using 1 teaspoon of fennel and about half teaspoon of turmeric powder. And right now what we're going to do is we're going to blend the masala paste. So I have my masala paste here. Just cool down a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of water. We don't want to add too much of water. We just want to make it into a very thick paste. So let's blend with this first. And if we need more, then we can add in more. Okay, so let's blend these ingredients. So my blending is done. As you can see here, it's a very thick paste. I actually had to add in more water because the water that I added in wasn't enough. As you can see here, it's a thick paste. Okay, so now we can start cooking. So I'm heating up the same pot that I used to roast the other spices. So I'm going to be adding in a little bit of canola oil. So let's add in. Okay. A little bit more. Okay. So firstly, we're going to add in our 1 teaspoon of fennel seed. Let's add in that. And then we're going to just saute this for a couple of minutes. Then we'll add in the next ingredients. So after sauteing a little bit, we're going to add in our curry leaves. So curry leaves, and saute this a little bit. And then after this, into this ingredients, we're going to be adding our masala paste. So make sure you got all the paste into this. If you want, you can add in a little bit of water just to get all the paste out. Should be no problem. Because you don't want to leave any of the paste there. So I'm going to be adding in a little bit more. Okay, once we got everything inside, we're going to give it a nice saute here. So we want the oil and also the masala paste to be well combined. So we're going to keep mixing it. give it about 1 or 2 minutes for it to mix up. So after about 2 minutes, we're going to be adding in our diced tomatoes. Let's add in our diced tomato and then give it a nice mix. So you want to make sure that the tomatoes become a little bit soft. So just keep mixing it for another couple minutes. Give it about 3 to 4 minutes. So after about a couple minutes, at this point I'm going to be adding a bit of salt. Okay, not too much, a little bit will be good. And then also about half teaspoon of turmeric powder. Okay. And then we're going to give it a nice mix. Mix it for about, saute it for about 1 to 2 minutes till everything is well combined. So after sauteing for a couple of minutes, you can see the tomatoes are getting a bit soft. So here I'm going to add in my chicken pieces. Let's add in all the chicken pieces. Okay, so we're going to mix this until all the chicken pieces are well combined with the paste. Let's do this. So we're going to mix it all together. So I've mixed all the chicken together with the paste. So we're going to mix this for about 5 minutes. Okay, so make sure we got all the paste inside. And then what we're going to do is we're going to allow this to sit like this until we get those bubbly effects a little bit for about 5 to 6 minutes. So it's actually bubbling and cooking. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give it a mix, one last mix. And we're going to close this. Before we close it, let's just add in half of the cilantro here. Totally forgot about the cilantro. Okay, and give it a nice mix. Okay. After a few minutes, like probably just about 2 minutes, you can actually smell the flavor of it. So make sure you got all the paste inside with the chicken inside. Okay, so you got everything inside. And then we're going to close this. Not too much, just allow there to be some space. So just allow it to close like this. Stay for about 5 minutes and then open it back again to check the water consistency. So let's open it and have a look. So as you can see here, it's boiling. So if you feel that the masala is actually burning a little bit, like it's really hard or it's really dry, you can always add in some water. You're most welcome to add in. There's nothing wrong with not adding in any water. So you can always add in a little bit water if you feel that it's becoming very dry and it's burning at the bottom. That's the reason why you should put your stove to medium heat. So this is the first step on doing this. I'm going to give it a nice mix. Now make sure that we got all the masala again, and then I'm going to do it again. I'm going to close this for another 5 minutes, and we're going to do it until the chicken is cooked well. So at this point, the second time, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be closing the cover full. So I'm going to lower the heat to a little bit, to about medium, and I'm going to allow it to cook again. So like I said, you're most welcome to add in more water, a little bit each time. Don't add too much, just add a little at a time, just until you get the consistency that you want. So after about another 5 minutes, let's open this. And then It's a yummy taste. As you can see, it's sticking a little bit, so at the bottom. So chicken actually cooks very fast, so you don't have to worry about that. So once you see your tomatoes really soft and you can see the chicken is already cooked, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a little bit more extra salt. Not too much because we already added in a little bit just now. So a bit of salt and give it a nice mix. And that's it. Our pepper chicken masala is done. And you can transfer it to another bowl and then you can garnish it with cilantro. So this is my end result of my pepper chicken masala. So I don't like it to be too gravy, so I've actually made it a little bit gravy, not too much. So like I mentioned, it's okay if you were to add more water. If you feel that it's getting dry and getting slightly burnt, please don't hesitate to add in some water, but add in little by little when you're actually making the gravy. Thank you so much for watching my video on how I make pepper chicken masala. So please try it and drop me a comment and let me know how it turns out. Like I always say in all my videos, it's always up to you how much you want to add it in. So I like to add in always not too much, not too less. And always remember, if your chicken starts burning down with the masala and if your masala is not enough and you feel that it's burning down, please don't hesitate to add in more water. Add in extra little by little each time, just till the consistency that you need. And then also go according to how your cooking comes up. You know, not everybody ends up the same, so it's always different. Don't listen to anyone, so go accordingly to how your cooking goes up. So if you feel it's going to burn, add in little by little water, so just until you get the consistency that you want. So if you like my video today on my pepper chicken masala, give me a thumbs up. Please share it on your social media and among your friends. And don't forget, if you're a new subscriber, don't forget to click subscribe. That's below this, the button that's below this video. And don't forget the notification bell, so you'll always receive an email notification whenever a new video is uploaded on my YouTube channel, Hummingbird Mama. Till I see you in my next cooking video, take care and have a good day.